This is the Aicevoos, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, gas leak detector, and it comes in a very nice box that I would say is good enough for any plumbing professional in the business, but as they say here, combustible gas detector. And it comes with this padded box that contains the instructions, brief as they are. So it doesn't really give you a great step-by-step instruction level. If you are used to using a device like this, you probably know all the ins and outs, but for the novice, and I am a DIY novice and a homeowner, from time to time I have smelled gas leaks, or at least thought I smelled gas leaks around the property. And so rather than calling a plumber or the gas company each time I smell it, I decided to get a gas detector. I don't mind the price, although I would say it is in the professional realm. But I like devices, and I'm assuming this will last me a long, long time, because I'm not going to be using it but about once every 3 to 6 months or so. But I am now in a laundry room, and from time to time I have smelled gas in here, and I'd like to know whether or not there is a gas leak. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. So you go like this, of course, and it does a warm-up. So it does this countdown from 60 to 0, and by the time that you get to 0, it's warmed up and ready to measure if there is a gas leak in the area. Now, there are other buttons that will give you a turn on the audio sound. In other words, there's an alarm on here, and the alarm will show visibly in this area. There's 2 alarm settings. One's for low alarm and one's for high alarm, which low means that it is a low amount of parts per million, measurement, or small amount of gas in the area. And otherwise, the red means there's a lot of gas in the area. So I have it now with the alarm on. That's this signal here, and it's in parts per minute, and right now it's not measuring any parts per minute. Now, you want to set the alarm sensitivity, then you would change the mode, and the mode is this button here, and I had changed it to alarm 1, low level alarm, and then this is adjustable, as you can see, from very low. This is just 2 parts per million, and it goes up to many, many more parts per million. But since I can't really smell the gas at this point, I don't assume that it's a very high level. So I want it to be a low level of parts per minute, or put it the opposite, high level of sensitivity. You can go up to alarm 2, there you go, which I've set prior to this, at also a low level of sensitivity for the same reason. So we go back to here. Now I'm going to try a trick. I'm going to put this inside the drum, because the space that we call the laundry room is actually a hallway between the kitchen and the garage. And although it's closed off from doors to the garage and the door to the kitchen, so it's closed off now. However, since this is such a small amount of gas, if there is any at all, then it needs to accumulate, and so it needs sort of a few hours of being closed off. But if there's some in the dryer itself, then that's of concern. So I'm putting it in here and see whether or not it's going to detect anything. And it has detected. There it is. So it's going off both with this high level right here, the alarm 2. I brought it out so it stopped doing it. I'll put it back in, see if it gives me a positive alarm again. So you wait for a little bit, be patient. And there it is again, the level. Well, it's not settling down, but somewhere, 480, 510, 525. So it's picking up pretty high level inside the drum here. So there is a leak of gas in here somewhere, and finding out exactly where it's coming from is going to be a trick, but I at least know that there's gas, and it is earning its keep.
A simple test using gas from a lighter.
suggest that it was ongoing actually felt more positive. And when they described